So today is Black Friday in 2025, and I have taken a long ride up near Boston to hunt with my buddy Todd over there. He hunted with me at the park in my hometown a couple of weeks ago, and now I'm closer to his hometown. And we've got this area here. It was formed in the late 1800s. He's been here before and gotten quite a bit of silver. So took a long drive up, and hopefully we'll have some good luck. So I will be back with the first of hopefully many live digs. Okay, on to the next. Okay, so just getting started. I got one here that's wheat signal, low 70s. A little deeper. Okay. Said it was about 6 inches. Oh, I thought I would have had it with that one. Just get that rock. Got it now. It's down there. Let's see what we got there. Oh, oh, holy crapola. That certainly not a penny. Look at the size of it. It's the size of a quarter. I think I scratched a little bit. I think it's a 2-center. What a start that would be. Put some hands on that. It's got stuff busting through right there. I think that's the wreath. States of America, I think. So this should be like the 2 and the "In God We Trust." Wet that a little bit. Let's see. This side certainly got a lot of detail right there. It's a 2. There's a 2. Yeah, there's the 2 right there. There's States of America, 2 cent. So it would orient this way. I'm sure it's a 64 because they're always 64s. But yeah, there's the shield. Yeah, it needs to be soaked and cleaned more. But that's a 2-cent piece. I haven't found one for quite a while. That's Score. Awesome start. I'd say this was already worth it. It was a long trip, but I'd say it was already worth the trip. All right, I will let Todd know this is a fantastic start. Okay, on to the next. Got an upper 60s right here. seems to be small, and it seems to be right down the middle. Let's see. All right, I'm getting close. Try to get on that side so as to not scratch it. Still don't have it. Very close. Let's see. All right, got it now. It still sounds good. Nothing else in there. Let's see. It's a coin. It's a greenie. Oh, it's Abe. Okay, it's gonna be a Wheatie. Yep, no question. Okay, looks like it's got some age to it. Can't tell for sure. Okay, but we'll take it. We got the 2 center and this. Okay, on to the next. I've got one right here, low 70s. My first dig was a low 70s and it was a 2 center. Amazingly enough, my second one was a mid to upper 60s and it was a wheat. Usually the wheats would be the low 70s, so who knows? First time in this place. A little bit deeper. Just can't seem to get away from the rocks lately. Maybe this one, maybe not. Got it now. Oh no. I'm moving it perhaps. Alright, I got it and it sounds good after all that. Let's see. Oh, I see a green coin right away. Kind of in the shaded area a little bit. Oh, I can see Abe. Okay. Looks like it's a bit more corroded than the other one, but I don't know if you can make that out. It's definitely Abe. So it's an old wheat. Yep. There's the wheat stalks. Okay. That's the second wheat. I think there's going to be a lot in this park. It's going to be a busy day. So let's keep moving on to the next. I got a 50 to 53 right here near this tree over here in these kind of rooted area. Hoping maybe get lucky, it'd be an Indian. Not too badly rooted where I am. I'm like, as you can see, I'm right near roots. I should be quiet because it could be right below here. Down the middle. Got it. Let's see. Show me something green, I'll have an Indian. Oh, this is pretty cool. We can make this out right now. Let's see if I can get some sun on it. Yeah, there we go. So it's a little pendant, or a pin maybe. That might be the clasp, but it's a turtle. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe a tortoise. But pretty cool. Not precious, but pretty cool. All right, let's keep going. On to the next. Got a 2223 right there, nickel signal. Tough ground over here. Down the center, not extremely deep, but got it. Give me a nickel. I think so. It is. Alright, it's got to be an old one. Clear as day, buffalo. Yeah, even looks like it has a date. Let's check that out. It's been a while since I found anything, so I'm happy to have that. And if it's got a date, even better. Sure does. Clear as day, 1919. Yeah, it's in pretty nice shape. As nickels go, 1919. The back side is, the side must have been facing up because it's still got a bunch of junk on it. But maybe it's a mint mark. But regardless, all right, we'll take that. 1919 Buffalo. Sweet, that's keeper number 2. All right, let's go for the trifecta. On to the next. Got a 64 to 66 right here. It was pretty solid and about 6 inches down, so I'm guessing a piece of bronze, brass, copper. I don't know, if it wants to be silver, I wouldn't be mad at that either. Okay. Always a plus when it's in the hole. Deeper still. Don't have it yet. Oh, I see it. It's a coin, I think. Yeah, it's a coin. Alright, cool. Greeny. 1 cent. Isn't that a beautiful sight right there? Well, smearing it up a little bit so it's becoming less of a nice sight. But it's an Indian. Right there. 1 cent. And there's the headdress, plain as day. Date looks common to my eyes. It looks like 190 something. I don't care. Indian's an Indian. Right there, I had a piece of scrap metal with the same, similar, almost the same numbers. This one's an Indian. That's why you dig it all. All right, cool. So I've got an Indian, a 2 cent piece, and a Buffalo nickel. That's 3 difference. Let's go for Bobby Orr. Okay, on to the next. So I've got a high 70s to low 80s here, but pretty deep. And I found that my better stuff here has been 6 inches or so, and this one was going even deeper than that. Generally, 2 to 4, those numbers would be a memorial penny or a clad dime, but at 6 or 8, I don't know. I'm holding out hope for silver. Spot on, and it's right down the middle, but it's deeper by a lot, I think. I got it now. It's down there. Over 6. All right, let's see. Oh, shine for me. Oh, it's not a silver coin, but it's a cool thing. Pistol shot or a small musket ball. Cool. I'll definitely take that. Oh, I would prefer a silver dime, but we'll take that. That's cool. All right, see if there's anything else in here. Nope, that was it. All right, very cool. On to the next. So I got one here. I'll use my favorite word, potential. Got it. Still loud. Don't see anything yet. And it's like me, a big nut. Jeepers. The numbers in the sound were something big, not excessively deep. But I thought maybe this place could have been a large cent, you know, maybe like a braided hair. But nope, very not. Okay, on to the next. Got a nickel signal here. Flip it out yet. Did I? Nope. Still there. Let's see. Now? Yep. What is this? That's it? Yep, that's it. Looks like a button. Oh yeah, military of some sort. I don't think it's excessively old, but there's an anchor on it. Navy button. 2-piece perhaps. Nice. Well, that's the keeper for sure. All right, we'll take that. Move on to the next. So I got one here. High 50s to low 60s, 6 inches down. Hoping this one is an Indian. It's got the numbers in the depth, so let's hope. Right down the center there. Another mini ball, I think so. Yep. Oop, dropped a bigger one. This is a bigger one than the last one. But cool. All right. Again, I was hoping for an Indian, but nothing to sneeze at. Okay, on to the next. Got one of those potentials. Like the mystery box. Could be anything. Ooh, 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 ooh. Got it. It's got a nice sound. Show me something nice in here. Come on. What is this? Oh, jeepers. Well, that explains the numbers. I was getting a constant lower 80s, not 881, 82 to 85. It's a 2-cent spill. 2 Wheaties stuck together. Yeah, right there. So I was really thinking silver. You can see the 1 cent there. Wheat stalks in the back here as well. Oh, I was able to pop it. A couple of green. It is Abe green. And that'll be Abe green too. I'm going to soak these and move on to the next. Boy, I thought for sure that was going to be silver, especially when I went over when I found it went over the coil. But okay, we got a little bit of area to cover before we hit back to the car. So on to the next. Got a 60 to 61 right here. Potential Indian. Right down the center. Got it in my hands. I see a coin. Just one. I saw the imprint in green in there. It's a coin. It's an Indian. It's a flatty, but I can certainly make it out that it's an Indian. The fact that it's flat might be good. I'm not going to wipe it anymore. Although I think I see it. If that's the date down there, it looks like I'm seeing maybe 190. Yeah, there's the headdress. Could be 190 or it could be 1890 or something like that. But regardless, it is another Indian. So that's keeper number 4, the great man. And we'll go for 5. Okay, on to the next. Literally a foot from that Indian. I've got a 69 to 72 right here, so guess there's a Wheatie. Let's see. I already got it. Well, it was deeper than that, so this might not be a wheat, but who knows? Yeah, it might be. There's a coin. There's Abe. And there's wheat socks. 100%. Okay. On a little bit of a roll right now. An Indian and 3 wheats in the last 3 digs. So let's keep it going. On to the next. So I got an Indian signal, but it wasn't 58, 59. It was like 55, 56. It wasn't all that deep. So I said, I'm not going to film this one. And I think it's an Indian. Dave does get me all the time. Oh, heck yeah. There's a headdress on there for sure. Right there. Plain as day. Look at that. Probably in 1877, and I didn't get it all live. I won't complain if it's 77, believe me. But yeah, I can't make up the date, and I'm not going to scrub it. But cool. That's the hat trick of Indians and 5 old coins for the day. So I got a little bit. There's my card over there. I got this little space over here. I'll keep going because that's 2 Indians and 3 wheats I've gotten in this little strip right along this first base line. So we'll keep going until I get to the car. Right, on to the next. Going for the Bobby Orr of Indians. 58, 59. Right there. Down the center. I would expect to have it, and I do. Nothing else. Be a penny. Oh, it is. Flung it side to side, but there it is. It's getting dark out here. You can't really tell, but I am quite certain that's an Indian. Get enough light to tell that. I see a 1 cent in a wreath and a shield for sure. That's an Indian. The side is a bit cake, but definitely an Indian. All right, number 4 Indians, 6 for the day. Let's see if we can get one more before we get to the car over there. Okay, on to the next.